La 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 la. What a lovely day. Hey, watch out! Oops, sorry. Accident, accident, accident. It is unfortunate incident that happens unexpectedly and unintentionally, typically resulting in damage or injury. Hi everyone, this is Miss Dane and welcome to our health education class. In today's lesson, we will talk about first aid. What is first aid? Accident happens and injuries occur. Some injuries are minor, some injuries could be serious or even result in death. When accidents happen, we need people to help us. People who actually know what to do. We need first aid. First aid can be given to a person who is suddenly ill too. First aid is about helping people in situations until the emergency services arrive. This could mean the difference between life and death. With prior knowledge of first aid, we may be able to keep a person breathing, reduce his pain, or minimize the consequences of the injury until the ambulance arrives. What should you do when someone is injured? Number 1. Firstly, check and make sure that you, others, and the victim are safe. Make sure you do not put yourself in danger when assisting the victim. Number 2. Call the emergency number or ask someone else beside you to make that call. Number 3. Carry out basic first aid only if you know how. The knowledge of first aid and skills involved promote safety awareness. A person who knows first aid can help others. He is able to distinguish between what to do and what not to do during an emergency. However, first aid does not eliminate the need for a doctor. First aid is used in an emergency situation. Once the situation is under control or the emergency services arrived, the victim should be checked by the doctor to prevent the condition from worsening. First aid has been proven to save lives in an emergency. Everyone should have some basic first aid knowledge. Besides that, every home and workplace should have a well-stocked first aid kit. We can purchase a first aid kit from a pharmacy or make our own. A first aid kit should contain the following: sterile gauze pad of different sizes, adhesive tape, adhesive bandages of different sizes, antiseptic wipes, instant hand sanitizer, antibiotic ointment, tweezers and scissors, safety pins, thermometer, non-latex gloves, disposable instant cold packs, cotton balls and cotton tip swabs, pain relievers, calamine lotion.
In an emergency situation, you may need to act quickly, so it's important that you're familiar with your first aid kit to know what to use for different injuries. All workplaces, leisure centres, homes and cars should have a first aid kit. Plasters for small cuts and grazes. A wound dressing is a sterile pad attached to a bandage. They're for larger cuts to apply pressure and stop the bleeding. They're easy and quick to apply in an emergency. Roller bandages are long, thin bandages rolled up. They're used to hold dressings in place, to apply pressure and stop bleeding. You can also use them to hold ice packs in place to reduce the swelling. A triangular bandage is a large triangular-shaped piece of cloth. It can be used as a bandage. Also, it can be used as a dressing if it's sterile, to cover a large wound or burn. Disposable gloves reduce the risk of infection between you and the casualty. Always wear them if you have them when dressing a wound. Also use them when dealing with any bodily fluid or waste. Face shields or pocket masks can be used to reduce infection when giving rescue breaths. Alcohol-free cleansing wipes are used to clean the skin around the wound. Gauze swabs can be used as dressings, padding, or swabs to clean around the wound. Sticky or adhesive tape is used to hold dressings in place or to secure the loose ends of bandages. Scissors are used to cut somebody's clothing so that you can get to the wound. They can also be used to cut sticky tape to the required length. Some other common items that might be useful are cling film or clean plastic bags for dressing burns and scalds. Use alcohol gel to clean your hands if you don't have any water. A blanket, survival bag, torch and whistle are useful for helping people outdoors. A warning triangle and a high visibility jacket are useful in the car for dealing with road accidents. So remember, make sure you have a first aid kit and make sure you know how to use it.
The first aid kit should be checked regularly to replace any missing items or medicines that may have expired. And that's the end of our lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day!